It's great to have Nick and his team over from Athletes Performance. Nick, have you enjoyed being here and you're happy to be here?
Absolutely. We've been wanting to come to Ireland for quite a long time now. You know, as I was telling the boys, we've had quite a few great Irish coaches attend many of our courses all around the world, which is a testament to the Irish culture and strength and conditioning and fitness. And to be in one place with so many great people, not only learning from us, but learning from each other and growing the network has been a phenomenal experience.
Any highlights from the week?
I think the major highlight has got to be the magnitude of questions. You know, so if we look at that, you typically don't have people interact at such a high level. So it's kind of the class interaction will dictate how comfortable people are in actually asking questions. So again, it's a testament to how comfortable everyone is and just kind of the culture that's created that people here feel absolutely comfortable asking questions about anything, which shows the openness. And for me, while we've run some amazing courses, from day one, second one, the amount of questions and engagement with us and each other has simply allowed for a great experience. So I think that's just been a red thread for me that's resonated and has been the top thing.
And have you been impressed by the quality of the coaches? I suppose everyone, probably 90% of the coaches here are Irish based, you know, so does that give us hope for the future?
Absolutely. I think when, again, you go back to just what someone is asking, the question they ask you really gives an underpinning understanding of where the question comes from. It tells you how well read they are, where they've applied the information, and just the finite aspect of the questions tell me that the quality of coaches here is unbelievably high. And then when we look at getting on the field and the way the wheels are spinning in the mind and the questions that continue to come out on how we can use drills for Gaelic football versus hurling, you really just see that the quality of coaches here are only going to continue to get better, and they're already at a very high level.
Would you have any advice for the up-and-coming coaches or the coaches as they sort of continue their professional development, or what would you?
I think the key in our industry now is there's so much information available, and people continue to go out and try to acquire information. And especially in Europe, there's so many great schools and professionals to learn from, and the internet instantly connects you to everybody. What I would recommend to the young coach is eventually you can learn so much that your ability to retain and apply it starts going away. So you don't want to overflow the cup is the best recommendation I would say. Learn as much as you can. When you start to feel you're on overload, go out and apply it. Utilize those principles for 6 months to a year. When you really feel you've assimilated and you retain that information, go ahead, go get on the next course. Go get your master's, move on, get a PhD, but always look back at the application, because I think the goal of all modern day S&C should truly embody the bridging the gap between the sports science and the application. And we have to be the ones that live in between.
Great.
Nick, we've started a program called the NADA Exchange Program, which is theory behind is we bring coaches together. So we have 40 coaches now who are on the exchange program and meet once a month. Okay. And basically just exchanging ideas on programming, on coaching, on all aspects like dealing with athletes and dealing with players. Is that something that you'd see merit in? Is that something you'd encourage? Would you do that type of stuff in the US?
There's a lot of groups in the US, both in personal training as well as S&C, as well as sports science, that kind of have these summits, or what they call now meeting of the mind groups. And these meeting of the mind groups are to do just that. Leverage each other's experiences, also leverage each other's mistakes across all components of the training system, and share information. And I think that's what we should try to be doing as a field, is take a given coach, maybe they've been in it 5 years, and nowadays we should be able to put them ahead 10 years based on when you were a coach, if you're an older person in one of those groups, so they can learn from your mistakes. And I think along with that kind of exchange, developing strong internship programs has kind of been our approach to it. And those internship programs not only help your business, but obviously allow that person to grow exponentially compared to if they hadn't had that collaboration.
Brilliant.
Super, super. Your the mentorship and your trip to Ireland in one word?
My favorite word? My favorite word probably phenomenal. Absolutely.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Nick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.